Sorry, I only see clients by appointment. It's $50. I don't kiss and I don't do any weird shit. Troy, no! Troy, stop or I call the cops! Troy, I will call the cops! Stop! Will you stop, for Christ's sake? Are you alright? An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent. I told him I didn't want to see him anymore. Mr. Shelby. Thanks. Put your money on the table. You got exactly 10 minutes. When the alarm rings, it's over, okay? Ugh, shit, a cop. I should have known. What do you want, a freebie? Is that it? I already told the police all I know and I have nothing to add. Leave me alone. My Johnny's dead, so what difference does it make? Oh yeah? You know what it feels like to find your own son's body on a wasteland? I'm sorry, I don't believe you have the slightest idea what I'm going through, Mr. Shelby. Help you? There's nothing you can do. My son's dead, do you hear me? He's dead! What do you want to know? You want to pay me to tell you about my son, is that it? You can buy my body, Mr. Shelby, but my son is not for sale. Get out of here. Get the fuck out! Johnny was really a good boy. Sometimes he fought with other kids who called me you know. In his own way, I think he understood what was going on. He used to go play with the neighborhood kids after school. It was pouring down something awful that day. I'll never forget it. All his friends came home around 5. All except him. Yes. Of course, I made sure he never met any of my clients. I wanted to stop, you know. But we needed the money. I was trying to earn enough to get us out of here. I meet a lot of pretty shady characters in my line of work. Sure, I thought of it at first. But it didn't seem to make any sense. I don't believe any of my clients could have done that to my Johnny and all those other kids. You want one? A loser without a job who liked to beat me after a few drinks. He left the day Johnny disappeared. I ain't seen him since. Coward. Good thing he left. About 8 o'clock, I began to get worried. I went all around the neighborhood. I went to the wasteland where they like to play. I went to see his friends. I called the cops about 10 o'clock. No. He said he must have run away and he'd probably end up coming back. His body was found 5 days later with an origami figure in his hand and an orchid on his chest. Yeah, that's my Johnny on his 8th birthday. I keep that photo to remind me there was a time I was happy. Are you deaf? I have nothing to say to you. Get out of here. Time is money, Mr. Shelby. If you have no more questions, scram. Is that it? No more questions? That's brave. I meet a lot of pretty shady characters in my line of work. Sure, I thought of it at first. But it didn't seem to make any sense. I don't believe any of my clients could have done that to my Johnny. I said beat it! You should take your clothes off. We ain't got all day. Don't touch me! My son was the most precious thing I had. The only good thing in my whole fucking life. He was taken away from me for no reason. Go away. Get out of here! Don't touch me. My son was the most precious thing I had. The only good thing in my whole fucking life. He was taken away from me for no reason. Please go away. Get out of here. Go. Time's up, Mr. Shelby. I hope you got what you wanted. Now get out of here. Troy, what are you doing here? I already told you I don't want to see you anymore. Are you all right? An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore. Mr. Shelby? Thanks. The address? You said I could contact you if I remembered anything. Can I come in? I just remembered something. Maybe it's not important, but a letter arrived in the mail the morning Johnny disappeared. It was addressed to Johnny's father. I don't know what was inside it, but he read it and then he left. That's the last time I saw him. Well, I don't know why, but I kept the envelope. Wait, I can't just sit around and do nothing while you're out there looking for the man who killed my son. Ever since you came around, I've been thinking, and I want to come with you. Help you in your investigation. I'll be your partner. I'm sure I can be useful. I won't be any trouble. If you won't let me help you, I'm keeping the envelope. It's all or nothing. How many clues have you got, Mr. Shelby? This envelope may be your only link to the killer. Look, give me a chance, anything, to feel that I'm doing something for Johnny other than sitting at home waiting for the phone to ring. I understand. It was a stupid idea. Sorry for wasting your time, Mr. Shelby. I'm just a mother. A mother who wants to find out who killed her son. Are we partners? Yes, glass of water, please. Nothing important. Just some people think you belong to them, they can do whatever they like. I guess it's an occupational hazard. We're partners, remember? Wherever you go, I go. So what are we doing here? Kramer? The bigwig tycoon from Kramer Construction? You think maybe he's the origami killer? We're partners, remember? Wherever you go, I go. So what are we doing here? What a joint! Kramer must be loaded! What'd you think he paid for all this shiny crap? Are we gonna be here long? This place gives me the creeps. Okay, just let me know if you need me. Sorry! That liquor's strong, ain't it? I really don't like this place. Did you find out anything? I want to get out of here. So, did you find Gordy? Do you want me to handle them? Whatever you say. Leave it to me. Just be ready to go as soon as they leave the stairs. You didn't make it? You're supposed to be the professional here. Even those lunkheads won't fall for my act again. Told you I could be useful, didn't I? Scott? Oh my God. I'm calling the police. What do you mean? We have nothing to do with his death. We were just here when it happened. Well, so what do we do? These are Manfred's account books. He must have been looking for owners of royals when he was killed. Do you think the killer's been here? Scott, are you gonna be much longer? The police will be here any second. Shit, cops. You keep a record of all your clients? Would you remember a client named Kramer by any chance? Hello. Yes, it's beautiful. Hello? Yes, this is Manfred's, but he's not available right now. Can you call back this afternoon? Thanks. Don't bother, I'll get it. You get all the prints? Where are we going? No way. We're partners, remember? We had a deal. I'm not a child. I know what I have to do. I want to find my son's killer. You're not going to stop me. Stop the car. Stop the fucking car! If you're not going to help me find the bastard who killed my Johnny, I'll do it on my own. I miss him. I miss him so much. I'd do anything to hold him once again in my arms. So, you think the Origami killer killed Manfred? And you suspect Kramer, right? Are these your files on the case? Magazines about origami? You think the killer could have subscribed to one of those? I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat? Great. I'm soaking wet. I need to warm up a little. Is it okay if I take a shower? I wouldn't want to worry you, but I think I smell burnt eggs. There is no heat under the saucepan. Is that normal? I don't really like raw eggs. Maybe I should have told you. It's okay. Hey, that almost looks good enough to eat. I thought you were fixing us some scrambled eggs. Oh, forget about it. I'm not that hungry anymore. I took the liberty of borrowing your bathrobe. The notebook I took from Manfred's place. According to this, about 30 clients bought spare parts for Royal machines in the last 10 years. The killer may be one of them. Except that if we cross-check them with the list of subscribers to Origami magazines, you still got that, right? If the killer really used a Royal typewriter and if he subscribed to an Origami magazine, his name should be on both lists. His name is here somewhere. Help me, we're gonna find him. I found it! I know it doesn't make any sense. Unless the killer was only using his name. Well, that's what we came to find out. The name is John Shepard. It should be on a grave around here somewhere. That's one hell of a coincidence. Origami figures. That's one hell of a coincidence. Hey, Scott, where are you going? John Shepard's grave must be somewhere around here. Take it easy, the dead don't mind. Is that it? Have you given up? Scott! We've got to find that goddamn grave! We didn't come all this way for nothing. We have to find John Shepard's grave. Excuse me. I'm looking for the grave of a young boy who died about 30 years ago. His name was John Shepard. You wouldn't know where it is by any chance. Thanks. The boy that lived. What happened to him? What's the matter? Yeah? Gordy's father? What's he doing here? Christ, what a horrible story. John Shepard drowned in the rain while holding his brother's hand. Do you think he could be the Origami killer? I'm waiting for you, Scott! Scott! It's raining in case you didn't notice. I'm sorry, Scott. Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do? Be careful, Scott. I don't want to lose you. Let me stay with you, Scott. I don't want to go. I can't just wait while you confront my son's killer. Tell me who the Origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son. You killed my son, Scott. Were you thinking about that when you held me in your arms? I don't know why you did all this. Nothing can justify it anyway. I feel nothing but contempt for you. Nothing but contempt. None of the families of the victims ever hired you, did they, Scott? I called every last one of them. All you did was collect the evidence you'd left behind. Wipe out your past. And feed on the misery of the parents whose children you'd killed. I swore on my son's grave that I would kill the man who murdered him. I'm gonna keep my word.